Now then, guys, welcome to Strasz Gaming. I'm Luke, and this is Football Manager 2019. And this is just going to be a very, very quick video. It really is. It's going to be the knockout stage against SLB in the Champions League to see if we get into the next round. But currently, we drew 0-0 at their spot. Obviously, you've just recently seen us where we beat Aston Villa 3-0 in extra time. We managed to win the Carabao Cup again. And then we played Leicester City, our former club, and they beat us. We lost in the league, and it's the first time in a while that we've lost in the league, and it's the first time we've lost to a club that we've been at. Ben Tanner, former Golden Boot winner, 2 years in a row, scored the goal in the 19th minute, and then we just couldn't score. Ben Tanner, he's not even that great of a football player. If you have a look at his stats, he's just, if he comes into our team, He's not amazing. He's 26 years of age. He's had one cap for England. Look at his history. We had him for 2 years here. 30 games, 24 goals. 34 games, 25 goals. And it was 26 goals that season, 28 that season as well. And then he just kind of went off the boil, really, and he's struggling to score double figures. It looks like he's slowly coming back this season, maybe. But yeah, he scored. Unfortunately, we did lose. And then we played another former club of ours, and we managed to beat them 3-0. We went 3-0 up quite early on within 20 minutes, and that's it. We just sit back and just kind of enjoyed the game, really. So yeah, we're just going to be playing SLB. Then we'll come back. The following episode is going to be Bristol City, followed by Liverpool. Liverpool are obviously not doing as well as they were last season. Derby are in third still. We will have a quick look at the league table, why we're here. And we are, I'm not going to say running away with it, because it could all go to tits up, but we are 10 points clear of the Premier League. We've got Man City, Derby, Tottenham and Chelsea and Liverpool. That rounds out the top six. Manchester United are 7th. Newcastle, Huddersfield and Everton are the bottom. The bottom clubs, Cardiff are just about surviving. Leicester are just a mid-table team. I feel like we've completed England. I really have. I just want to win that FA Cup. I really, really want to win the FA Cup. And then I'm done. I can win the FA Cup. I don't have to win the Premier League this season. I don't have to win the Champions League. I would love to, because then it just boosts my world reputation with being the best manager around. But I'd like to get a triple 3 years in a row Premier League. That would be pretty good. Carabao Cup is in the bag. We've just won everything this season so far, if we have a look at the competitions. And we're still en route to winning a lot of stuff. I would like to win it all, because then I'd feel like I've completed this Journeyman save, and then I'll have a look around to see what other jobs are around, what other leagues are about. Because obviously Football Manager 2020 is coming out soon. Well, I say soon. What we're in now, September. We've got probably another month, 2 months maybe, until it's out. I need to pre-order my copy. I've not done that yet. But anyway, yeah. So I'm just going to keep going and keep winning, see if I can become the best manager of all time. So yeah, so we're just going to get straight into this game. How are we going to be lining up against it? It's going to be pretty strong, to be honest with you. Lars in goal. We've got Hutchins, Arab, Service and Van der Bush as a back four. Service and Binch in the middle. Paul King, are you going to start? I think Paul King, he's not fully match fit, but Paul King I feel like has to start. That's not Paul King, that is Paul King. Paul King, Penne, Dave, and then Waring up top. This team is very strong. It's probably, arguably, our strongest team. And the fact we've got Pixton, Binch, Arab and Service, they're all literally the best players in the world. So when I move somewhere else, it's going to be a challenge to try and win the Champions League and stuff. Unless Arsenal, when I leave, sell all the players. And I don't see why they'd want to sell all the players. Unless, I don't know. I actually don't understand why they'd sell them, and they've got to ask for massive money. So if I want to bring any of these players in with me, if I go to another club, it is just going to be difficult for me to try and get them, because they're going to be worth a lot of money. I would like to try and take Dave with me wherever I go, because he kind of was one of my favourites. He was at Leicester. Obviously, the other players I've had, are we going to go 1-0 up early on? Other players I've had for other clubs, obviously for Bolton and Cardiff and York, they didn't really follow me up. There wasn't anyone special. I thought maybe Paul Gratzel might be able to do it. We've just won a penalty there. But he didn't. And then there was another lad at Cardiff. I can't remember what his name was. We bought from Bolton. Jimmy Holt. I thought he was going to be good. But turned out he wasn't great. So yeah, a couple of players from this Leicester team, I think, following me around a little bit. Dave and, was it Arab? From centre back, yeah. Pip in goal at Leicester is good, though. That might be one If we go somewhere and they don't have a good goalkeeper, we'll probably look to get Pip. Lars Irabaran, I'm liking our younger keeper. I think he's got a lot of potential. So we've got some good players at this Arsenal team, and as well, we've got some good youth coming through, and they're going to be fine when I leave. They have to be fine. They have to keep the reign going, what they're doing at the minute. They are the team to beat, the best team ever. Not ever, but the best team currently in football for the past, I'm going to say 2 years. I know we won the Premier League or was it just from last year? Was it 2 years, do you reckon? No, I'd say a year, because we've won the Champions League. The year before that, we didn't win the Champions League. We won the Europa League. Did we win it? I can't remember what we did. No, we got to the semi-final or something, didn't we, of the Champions League? We didn't win that. So, yeah, I think this season, definitely we're the best team in the world, and it's the team to beat. Waring is almost in again, almost scored. We did make a massive decision to sell Sojenko to Man City, just to bring the money in. And I think it's worked, because I've had players like McQuell step up. I've had Garrett Sculler, who hasn't really stepped up. He's not been in the picture at all, really, all season. But when Waring's not played, I've had players that can play in that role and have been scoring goals for us. We've 1-0 up, by the way, in this tie. We just can't get a bit complacent. We can't let them score an away goal. And, yeah, well, we have to win this game, pretty much. That's simple. We have to win regardless. Have I got an attacking midfielder on the bench? Yes, I do. Lonsdale. Penne. Another goal would be lovely. Waring gets tackled. Amount of times I see that highlight from a free kick. Hopefully we don't see it as much in FM20, because I'm getting bored of that one now. Good tackle. Surely that's a good tackle. What you're looking at? If this is a red card, I'd say that's a good tackle. Red card decision. I've not seen these given, by the way. It was a hard tackle. They hasn't sent him off. But the ball went in the direction of where it needed to go. Lars with the save. Luckily, he didn't get sent off. Let's just make some subs. Penne is looking a bit tired, and so is Binch. I'm going to take Penne off and bring on Lonsdale, because he's pretty decent, Lonsdale is. Yeah, we'll get Lonsdale on. And then, I feel like the guy, the Chinese woman off, what is it, dude, where's my car? And then... anyway, enough saying that. I'll offend a lot of people. So can come on the bench. Ollie's not on the bench. He's probably not registered for the Champions League, maybe. He's a good player, Ollie, but he's a bit of a devil. He was at one point missing training, so don't know. He's a wonder kid. Oh, that was a terrible header from Van der Busch. But luckily Hitchens is there, playing it back to Lars. Hitchens as well was another one that I almost sold this season. I didn't. There we go. Waring puts us 2-0 up. That's a lovely pass from Paul King. Yeah, Hitchens was one I was going to get rid of. But we kept him, man, because we couldn't find another replacement. We got Nick back, obviously. He's going to be the future right back at this club. Hitchens is still the captain. He's still getting on a little bit. But Nick back, I feel like he's a very, very good right back. And Lonsdale's picked up an injury, which is not ideal. So we'll just get McQuell on and play him in that role. Yeah, we'll just do that. Unfortunately, Lonsdale, your day's over. Everyone else is kind of looking all right. The defence does get tired a lot. And that's purely because they just play a lot of games. We don't have much cover for defence. I swap a Rabin service round every now and again just to bring on, is it Lette, the other goalie? The other goalie? Other defender. Yes. So yeah, we swap him around, and we just swap them around a little bit and rest one. And big ball over the top. Is Waring going to get a hat-trick? He's not. We've just dominated this game, and it was much like the first game as well, but we just couldn't get the ball in the back of the net. This one, though, 20 shots, 12 on target, all the possession. Their goalkeeper should be on a hell of a lot better rating, to be honest with you, because he's saved 12 shots. Why is he not better? This is why I don't like goalkeeper ratings. Their goalkeeper should be, like, thanked for keeping them in it massively. Or is it just the fact we've had poor shots? I don't know. Hitchens, I feel like we're going to get another goal before the end of this match. As I said that, I got disallowed for a foul. That would have been a good goal as well. I feel like that's it. Decent. We're through to the next round of the Champions League. A good win. I don't know when the draw is. Well done. We're through. Derby have just beat Liverpool 4-0 in the league. What has gone on with Derby? Really, what has gone on? Let's just scout. I'm going to scout their team. because I want to know what's going on and how they're doing so well. They've got Moise Keane. Scout report. What is... Financially, they're okay. They haven't been taken over. Son Dyche is just doing a wonder job, I think, because previously they've mid-table, 17th, 13th, 13th, 11th. And this season, they've just come along and just having not the greatest of seasons. But to be honest with you, there's teams that should be doing a lot better. I'm going to just skip forward a little bit, see if we can... Who do we want to play in the next one? If I say Barcelona, that's who we're going to get. We did beat Barcelona last time, and I wanted to... Was it the final we beat Barcelona in? I can't remember who we played, but we absolutely destroyed Barcelona when we played them. So yeah, and then they wouldn't give me the job. Yeah, so we're not waiting until the third round to be drawn, because it's... 9th of the 3rd. So we'll ignore that one. We'll end this video here. We're going to be back, obviously, for the FA Cup game. That's when the quarterfinal is going to be. That's all right. That falls quite nicely, really, doesn't it? It does fall quite nicely. So yeah, we're going to come back. Bristol City, Liverpool, nice and easy. Couple of games, hopefully, getting through to the semi-final of the FA Cup, and then we'll follow through. Probably just do the second round of the second leg of the quarterfinal, and then Manchester United in the league, and then we're getting to the back end of the season. Probably, yeah, it will come to Champions League and FA Cup, and yeah, I'm getting that close to the FA Cup. I really want to win it. Anyway, enough said. I'm going to leave this video here. It's 12 minutes long, probably a little bit shorter than that. So like I said, just a small video, one game today. I'm getting through this season as fast as I can, and then we'll look at other jobs. I'll leave. I might end the save, or I might just keep going. We'll see what happens. So thank you very much for watching. I will catch you in the next one. See you in a bit.